So you're thinking about moving to the Boise, Idaho area. Today we're going to be highlighting 3 homes in the Legacy community. This is going to be specifically out in Eagle, Idaho area, highly desirable area that a lot of you like to see when you come on your scouting trips. And the first home we're going to be highlighting is the one right behind me. Hey, if you're new here, my name's Craig Flood, and I make videos each week on this YouTube channel about what it's like to move to the state of Idaho, what it's like to live here, buy real estate here, and do life here. Additionally, I'm a licensed real estate agent with an amazing team and great partners who help people just like you make that transition and relocation to Idaho. You can call, text, or email days, nights, or weekends, and we would love to assist. So again, we're gonna highlight this home right behind us, and then we're gonna drive through the Legacy community. I'm gonna show you that drive so you'll kind of get a feel for it, and we're gonna hit 2 more homes. And stick around to the end. This is the last house we're gonna highlight, has a huge RV bay and has some really nice features on the inside of the home.
As you know, we're in Legacy, the original luxury community in Idaho. This is kind of a section that's just north. It's still part of Legacy, but it's the last kind of phase that they're building out. You can see, like with this home, they're starting to do kind of a more modern feel. You got some nice wood with some stucco, some great stone pillars and everything. So let's go on inside, take a look. Coming in, you actually got a really nice wide hallway, which is really nice. And it helps with that view line going out back. So you got those awesome views of the fields back there. Got some nice trim work in here in the whole house. Up front, let's head into this office right over here. Nice big windows, nice and tall. You got the 8-foot doors here with the 9-foot ceilings in this bedroom. So plenty of light, nice little office spot. Back over into here, come in, done a good job with a nice half bath, did some quartz countertops, pretty standard for these type of homes in this community. You know, this one actually lets in a decent amount of light. As you're coming through, you got a nice fireplace in here, built-in cabinetry, and then, you know, the master, what's nice, they built this around a little bit, so the master's not like right in your face. You can just come in a little bit and go into the room here. Coming in, they've done a good job here, nice and spacious. You got an awesome view of the foothills in the back over there. In here, kind of a different design than you usually see, but they've done great use of space. They kind of did a built-in for both of your sinks here all the way across. So you got nice storage in here. You know, they did obscure glass, so you get that privacy from your neighbors, and a nice standalone tub. Coming in, you got the walk-in shower. They put the glass in this time, which is nice. Keeps you nice and warm. I don't know why they don't put it on there. That's just a personal preference. Into the closet here. They've done a pretty good job. Pretty standard in here for most of the homes you're going to find in Legacy. Coming out to the back patio. Really nice back patio, nice and wide and everything. Let's talk a little bit about this backyard. So from here, you got about 10 feet, right? This is definitely a smaller yard than you'll usually see. This will eventually get fenced. Then you're like, Spencer, what is back here? Well, this brings up a great point when we're dealing with new construction, is always finding out what's built behind you. Because right now it's an amazing view you see. You know, you have the farm fields, but then down the road, you're like, what if they build here? So it's really important to talk with builders and different developers to see what might be behind you, because you get that expectation of like, this is going to be awesome. And then 2 years later, you got houses all over here. The other thing to think about if they keep this farmland is dust, right? There's corn out here. So a lot of times, you know, they're chopping things down. It's going to get dusty. Those are definitely things to think about. All right, back into the living room kitchen area, nice and open. You know, I really like when they take the dining room and they put it off to the side. So that way you don't have like a door here that people are going through. It's just this nice tucked away spot. So it's open to everything while you're kind of entertaining. They did the honed quartz in here, which is awesome. Honed basically means it's not shiny. So it kind of has that leathery feel, which is really nice. Done a stainless steel sink, Bosch appliances, which is always really nice. The other thing, Craig, come over here. Underrated trash pull out, right? Because I mean, you buy these nice houses and all of a sudden you have like a trash can sitting here that you can't walk through. Definitely a nice little feature. And it's soft close. Something to keep in mind as well. So they've done the double oven. I like that here. And then they did the microwave combo. Sometimes they only do a single oven and then they'll do one of these so you don't get the double. So for you cookers out there, want to keep an eye out for that. Another one of my pet peeves, great size laundry room. But again, why can't they put quartz in here? I don't know. Okay, we're going to head upstairs. All right, we're upstairs. You got a nice landing here. Not really an area where you can put a desk or hang out, but definitely some nice space. They've actually done a nice bathroom in here. What I like about this is they put a door on the bathroom, right? So if a kid's up here or someone, you can actually have them take a shower, use a bathroom, but then someone can come in here, use a sink. Plus you got 2 sinks. So if you have kids or anything, they're not fighting over 1 sink. Let's go take a look into this bedroom right here. Good size, nice closet. Windows, that's the other thing. Lots of light, which is really nice. Very tall windows, which you don't typically see, but that's kind of the more modern feel. The second bedroom that's up here, this one's a little bit smaller, but same kind of feel in here. Lots of natural light. Okay, heart to heart here. One thing I did want to talk to you about is the lighting in these bedrooms up here. You see there's a fan up here with one light, but there's no can lights. Like, what's going on here? One of the solutions you'll probably have to do is after you close, you can get can lights in here and do that if you choose to, because at nighttime it's going to be super dark. All right, we're in the 2-car garage here. Pretty standard garage. One of the things I do like is the height of it. You know, you can get some storage up here and everything, but for those guys that have big vehicles, or women, right, or trucks, you're not going to fit full-size vehicles. So that is something to think about when you're looking at some of these new construction houses. The garages aren't going to fit some full-size vehicles. All right, we're in the laundry room. Pretty standard, but I like how they push this back a little bit. So your washer and dryer back here, some nice cabinets. Let's head to the next home.
All right, so we just finished this home. We're leaving. We're going to head to our next home. You're going to kind of see how this community is a little bit separated from the main section. We're going to have to jump across that main road there. A little UPS delivery guy. I'll make a note too, even though you're living out in Idaho and it can seem really rural and distant, just know that you can still get really fast delivery times from Amazon. I just ordered something the other night, a handful of things, at like 5 o'clock at night, and they showed up between like 7 and 11 a.m. the next morning.
Yeah, and you can still get same-day delivery on some stuff too.
Yeah, I'll snag same day on stuff.
We're not a little city anymore.
We're growing up. So now we're jumping across Floating Feather.
And heading back to the main body of Legacy, I call it. Right?
Yeah.
It's the original kind of spot.
So in this, now that we're across that, if you wanted to get to the golfing or the pool, you essentially would work through the community. You wouldn't be having to jump across a main street like that. So I would say a little less desirable to be on that side. But again, depending on what you're wanting, it could be a really good fit and it could get you into Legacy.
Pretty typical, right? You get in here and all of a sudden there's a bunch of crews of workers and then, boom, you're here.
This is feeling a little cookie cutter. You might be thinking, ooh, this feels cookie cutter. And it definitely does feel a bit cookie cutter. But let's go check this house out. Again, this is another example of Legacy home.
This one's built by Solitude. It's a nice single level house. So for you that are out there that want the single level, I think this might be for you. As you're coming in, they've done a really good job with some nice stone. You know, the other thing is they've done like a Trex deck on the outside. It kind of looks like wood, but what I like about this material is we have, you know, our weather changes, right? It gets hot, it gets cold. So a lot of times wood is a lot of maintenance. So this is definitely a lot more low maintenance, but has that wood feel. All right, now we're inside. We got a nice entryway. They did a good job with some of these faux beams to kind of give that nice like elevated feel. And then they put the bedrooms up front away from the master, which I really like. You know, good size room in here, nice carpet, nice low Berber. You can definitely tell it's quality. They've changed it up a little bit in here. They've changed the door colors. That may or may not be for you. It's just a different style. They've done a good job with a nice tub in here, full tile all the way to the top, quartz countertops, and they put a full-size mirror in here, which is really nice. And then back over to this way here, you have another bedroom as well with your closet in here. All right, coming down the hallway, we have a storage closet here. They've done some barn doors into a little office area right here. I don't know, a little dark for me in here. Maybe we could add some light, but other than that, it's a good use of space. Coming in here, now you open up into the whole kitchen area with a living room. You got nice light coming in because you have the southern exposure. In here, again, they've done a hone finish on the countertop, which is really nice. They've done kind of more of a natural wood, different island, which is the thing right now. Again, similar soft close drawers, Bosch appliances, pantry in here. Oh, look at this, come here. Finally, someone, quartz in this room. I don't know what's going on. They did it right. So we're going to go back across and we're going to actually head outside. I want to show you some things. All right, we're out in the back deck. Nice covered area. You can see the sun's coming in the morning. What I like about this orientation is you get that morning sun. As it kind of comes across, it's going to shade the backside of the house. This yard, you know, decent size, probably standard for this area and this part of Legacy. What you see behind you, though, a couple of things. You have a canal back here. So this is great because they're never going to build on it. It gives you that space. You know, this back there, it's really nice. And then also you're looking at this wrought iron fence, okay? That is one of the things is you get, you know, use a little bit of privacy. You know, you can definitely keep your dogs and stuff in, but something to think about when you're looking at a house. All right, we're heading down the hallway. We're going to go check out the garage last. I want to show you the master. Coming in here, a lot of light, right? Because it's that southern exposure. You got a door out to the back patio. All right, we're in the master bath. They've done some really nice 24 by 24 inch tiles. Gives that nice elevated feel. The full tile all the way to the top with the glass enclosure. You got the freestanding tub. And then here you got a good sized closet. Little window there lets that light in. It's nice with that natural light, especially in these darker spots. All right, we're into the laundry room here. They've done some nice built-in cabinets. Bless them. Quartz. They didn't do that laminate product. You're going to hear about that. Nice built-in here. Hang your jackets and coats. Another thing I really like about this one, they actually put a closet in here, a little coat closet, which is nice. Extra storage. Keep it out of the way. All right, we're in the garage right now. 3-car garage, so you get the width. This one's still a little bit shorter, so for those people that have the bigger vehicles, that's something to keep in mind. What they did here, they did an epoxy floor. What I really like about this is it kind of creates another living space when they do this. It keeps dust down. But when I'm in here, I got a jacket on that's a little cold. Another thing people do that you can keep in mind is actually getting a heating and cooling system that's separate for the garage. Probably costs between $5,000 and $7,000, but you could keep this temperature control, right? When we have our winters when it gets cold and our summers when it gets hot, a lot of people put some workout equipment out here or just want to be out here, especially with these larger garages. All right, let's go to our next house.
So we just finished with that single level house. Now we're going to cut through Legacy a little bit. So again, you can see some of it as we jump to our third and final home we're going to show you today.
Yeah. Keep in mind it's wintertime right now. Legacy actually has some really beautiful landscaping, shrubbery, pots. That's so funny, Craig.
Everything's kind of ugly right now. That's how it is. Like, it's just dead. That's how it is.
It is.
And then it always comes back, the cycle of life.
Well, people look at grass and they come out here in this time of year like, Spencer, is that dead? I'm like,
just dormant.
Just dormant.
Just taking a nap.
I promise.
You don't got to wire it, you know. But again, I'll link in the description below a bigger overview video of Legacy. Here, this is more kind of looking at 3 homes, and you're seeing what it's like driving between them. But if you want a larger overview of Legacy, I'll be sure to link that in the description below.
Yeah, Legacy, very walkable too inside the community. You know, you have access to a lot of those retention ponds, you know, where you can't have motorized, boats or anything, but you can go and jump in or take your kayak out.
And again, I'll just mention this to you guys. I know a typical next step for most people when they're thinking about relocating is to do a scouting trip where you come out for a couple days, you get to know the area. That can be a little daunting. You don't have to be an expert at that. That's where we come in and we can help. We have a free service where we help you plan out your scouting trips, build out your itineraries, get to know what you're wanting. So if that interests you at all, you can reach out days, nights, or weekends. Here's my information on the screen, and also I'll leave a link down below. But again, if you're coming out here, we want to make this a successful trip for you, so utilize us. We're your guides. We can help you figure this out and plan trips for you.
Yeah. Piggybacking on what Craig said, I mean, we can help as much or as little as you'd like. A lot of times we have some great driving tours, so if you just want to rent a car and just be able to drive around, we have some great recommendations for hotels, restaurants, activities, especially if you're going to be here for a couple of days. And it's nice because it's one of those things where you're not spending like 8 to 10 hours driving around aimlessly and you get tired. It's like you have this directed path of where you need to go, where you can really immerse yourself, enjoy yourself, some good restaurants.
Yeah, we don't want you to miss the things that you should be seeing that could help sway you on whether or not this is going to be the right area for you. So, and we've had people, they've called us halfway through their trips. Hey, we're here. We didn't call you. We feel like we're spinning our wheels. And I just laugh. So it's not weird. Give us a call and don't think that you're too early in the process. If anything, we can just help you assess that and then help you know, hey, maybe you've never done this before, and we can walk you through what we found to be successful for other people. And with that, there's our other home right there.
Let's hop in. All right, the best for last. This is what 1.5 gets you in Legacy. As you can see from the outside, they got some really nice stone, some nice cedar, nice accents. Kind of has that French kind of feel. Let's go inside. Let's go take a look. Nice big entry, nice windows, lots of light. You got the office right off the corner here. Lots of really great detail in this house. You got kind of the feature wall right here. This is kind of actually fun how they've done some different doors that's normal than those barn doors, something a little bit different, which is always nice. It's the little things. Like, look at this storage. I don't really see this too often. We're under the stairs right now. They did a good use of space in here. You can hang jackets or whatever you want back here. I really like this cathedral ceiling. It really opens the space up, especially as it flows into the dining room and into the kitchen. A lot of little details here, which is really nice in Legacy. This house is different. You look at the cabinets, they have a little bit different style with the hand pulls. I like how they did this a little bit different, where the dining room's kind of in between the living room here. And then you come into the kitchen, you got the waterfall island right here. You got these nice, unique cabinets. They did some under cab lighting all throughout, which is really great. Thermador appliances and dishwasher, and this fridge. Check this thing out.
So this is going to have a pot filler. Now this is something, when I remodeled my house, I was talking to my dad about it and he refused to let me do it because there is no drain. So if some kid flips it or whatever it is, that water's got nowhere to do. It's just going to do damage. So I love this idea, but
you got the nice little pantry in here. You got the open shelving. You definitely got to be clean and organized if you're going to have stuff in here. They also got a prep sink. So if you want a party or something, hire a chef. They can be back here away from the party. All right, we're in kind of like the mudroom area. They've had this long hallway, but they created this nice little area so you can hang jackets, storage. All right, on our way to the master, we're going to check out the half bath bed over here first. Come in here. Done some really cool tiles in here. Nice floating vanity, mirror. I really like this master. It's nice and big, nice and bright, lots of windows. What's great behind is you have common space, so you don't have tons of privacy. Double vanity, plenty of room in here. You got your soaker tub. They didn't put the privacy glass in. I don't know what they were thinking. No glass door either. Oh my goodness. Dual head showers, which is really nice. Actually, this is really good detail. I like it. Now this is a closet, right? You actually have a washer dryer combo that you can do in here, so you don't even have to go to the laundry room. I have to check. No Louis Vuitton bag. Dang. Let's go upstairs. All right, we're coming upstairs. You got really cool light fixture here in the opening. We have a very long hallway. Probably be good for like family photos, sports jerseys, whatever you want. But it opens up into this nice kind of common area here with some bedrooms on either side. So it's really good for kids and just keeping them upstairs if you have friends over. Pretty standard bedroom in here. Nice carpet. Big closets too. Nice and tall. There are a lot of items in there. Hey, we have can lights in this house. That's awesome. Very similar as the last bedroom. Nothing too crazy. Again, a lot of nice, cool little details. Like you look at the faucets, the cabinetry, even down to the tile. They've done a really good job. Nice shower in here. All right, we're heading to this bedroom that had the ensuite bathroom I was talking about over here. Again, really nice tile, unique cabinets you don't really see all the time, which is really great. Full tile all the way around, so it really has that elevated feel. All right, now we're into the actual laundry room upstairs. Remember, the master had one down there, so this is actually the main one here. Nice tile, cabinets, oh my goodness. Quartz countertops, they did it, I love it. Plenty of storage up here. Decent sized yard for Legacy. You got some nice space. Remember, you got the fencing, so you lose a little bit of privacy. That's something you got to decide. Back behind again, too, we got floating feather. Not a ton of road noise, but something to keep in mind. As you look back here, a great covered patio. And then we're going to head over this way. They got the garage door. Kind of fun if you want a mower. I've had some people even build bars out here so they could have really cool outdoor spaces. This is my kind of garage. Coming in here, you got a nice 2-car with the big RV, which we'll look at. As you're coming in, you can see it's got epoxy floors, which is really nice. It keeps that dust down. And if you look up in the corner, they did a heater there. I like the heater, but something to keep in mind, if you have this big space, a lot of people will do like a mezzanine or something in the back over here. So you could do storage up top, maybe do workout equipment. So if you really want to utilize this as like an all-season type situation, you definitely want to get a PTAC unit that you can do heating and cooling. Again, it runs around $5,000 to $7,000, but it can make this a completely awesome living space.
if you want to know more about Eagle, which is where we are today, go ahead and check this video next where I give a tour of what the downtown Eagle area looks like if you decided to move out here. That would be your downtown and all the amenities that come with it.